What's going on, everybody? Today we're checking out the Gear Fit 2 by Samsung. This one's a bit special because we're going to take it back to the beach. Oh, my bitches love me.
Yeah, long as my bitches love me, my bitches love me, my bitches love me.
So we're at the beach. Firstly, let's get some fancy B-roll shots. Okay, I tried, not that fancy. The Gear Fit 2 Pro comes in a nice square packaging. Inside you have a warranty manual, instruction manual, and a magnetic charging dock. The USB cable, however, is fixed to the charging dock, so if you break that, you have to get a new one. Okay, looking at the specs, the display is a 1.5-inch Super AMOLED curved screen at 216 by 432 resolution. It has a dual-core 1GHz CPU, 512 MB of RAM, 4 GB of onboard storage, a 200 mAh battery, and the operating system is Samsung Tizen. Yuck. It is also 5 ATM water resistant, meaning that the product will resist water getting inside until the pressure of the water is 5 ATM. That's roughly about 50 meters in depth. This watch is by far the most comfortable watch that I've worn. It has a very textured rubber feel, but it also feels nice and smooth on your skin. You can definitely wear this watch for long extended hours. Checking out the screen, this Super AMOLED display really pops. You can see it in the brightest of sunlight. It's really crispy clear. On the right hand side we have two tactile clicky buttons, the top one being the back button and the bottom one being the menu button. A quick triple tap of the menu button will engage a timer and a heart rate monitor. Tapping on the date will bring up your scheduled events for the day. A quick swipe down reveals 4 quick access menu options, being brightness, do not disturb, underwater mode, as well as accessing your music. Maximum brightness is at 11. After 5 minutes of use, however, this changes to 10. This is to save your battery power. A quick swipe up from the bottom helps change your watch face. A variety of apps can be downloaded and synced to the watch, like this weather app I have downloaded here. It's pretty handy to have the weather on your watch. A quick swipe to the left will access 8 pages that can be easily customized for your liking. On my specific device I have a calorie counter set up, another weather tab, a pedometer, does that even sound right? A pedometer, a heart rate monitor, a basic workout, MyFitnessPal, my water consumption for the day, as well as my caffeine intake. The heart rate monitor works pretty decently. However, I cannot test the accuracy of the heart rate monitor as I do not own any medical equipment. I'm not a motherfucking doctor. Pressing the menu button will access a full list of features. You can access your music player, your Speedo app, exercise app, find my phone app, a timer, stopwatch, your schedule, weather, and MyFitnessPal all over again. The quick flick of the screen here shows how snappy and responsive this watch is. Diving deeper into the settings, you can change the display functions, the vibration functions, you can change your gesture settings, connection settings handle your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and location. Music can only be copied through the Gear Fit app on your smartphone via Bluetooth. This device also supports Bluetooth headsets. Workout detection will automatically detect whether you are currently in a workout. This can be accurate and sometimes not so accurate. A few times while driving, it seems to think I'm rowing. Auto HR tracks your heart rate throughout the day. However, this can drain your battery quite significantly. Gear Info can report bugs as well as reset the gear back to factory defaults. It must be noted that when this device is connected to a new phone, none of your old data will be saved. I must commend battery life on this device. For such a small device, it has some outstanding battery life. With minimal use, I can get about 2 days worth of battery life. However, if you play music and use the Bluetooth functions, you would get about 2 hours to 4 hours worth of juice. Now it's for the tests. Just check me sprinting like Usain Bolt here. What? More like going nowhere slowly. Finally, for the underwater test. Here I did not set the brightness on full. partly my fault for not thinking properly, but I'm pretty sure the device is quite visible underwater. It held up quite well in this pool test. It's also worth mentioning that downloading the Samsung app will give you endless amounts of options and settings for this watch, as well as access to much newer apps. And we're back from the beach. Gear Fit 2 Pro, dope ass watch. Only issue, slightly small, on space. 4 gigabytes in size, not really much to hold your whole library of 10,000 songs. Meaning you have to recopy your songs back, forward. If you're a fitness person, this is definitely for you. And that wraps up today's video. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Until the next one, peace.